Alright, so today I'm building, that's upside down. I'm building a new pedal board. I think maybe I've done a few pedal videos on this channel, but I've been using the Pedal Train 1, and now it's empty obviously, but I used to have a plethora of pedals on here. I had the Strymon Big Sky, the Eventide Time Factor, which I still have but I'm selling, so if anybody's interested, let me know, hit me up. But it was too big, obviously too big, and I didn't want to have to carry around a big metal bag which comes in, hard case. And yeah, I've got a gig coming up on the 28th of April, opening up for George Marius. There'll be links in the description with all the details. If you want to get tickets and you're in London, you should come check it out. I've watched tons of videos on how to put together this mini pedal based on this new toy. So I don't know if it's going to focus, maybe it will, maybe it won't. There it is. That is the Line 6 HX Stomp, and it's going to be kind of the main brain of this pedal board. And I'm going to try and see if I can add maybe a couple of my older pedals, not everything, but mainly. I've got a BB preamp which I love and I've bought twice, and maybe like a booster, and see if I can use that. The other thing that I realized while watching these videos is that these Pedal Train Nanos and the smaller ones, they have very low profiles. So unfortunately my Voodoo Lab, let me just grab it, Voodoo Lab Pedal Train 2 Plus, I don't think it's gonna fit under this pedal. Now I've had this for years. I've had this, I think I bought it in the States, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I've had it for a long time, and it's been on this board, this big board, for a long time, and it's been very trustworthy and very solid, and it's done its job. But I've checked out some other videos. Now there were some other power supplies like Kiox, I don't know how you pronounce that. It looked cool, but it was a bit, you know, because I'm putting a new pedal board together, I didn't want to go too crazy because I've already purchased some extra piece of gear. So I went with this, the T-Rex fuel tank, and hopefully, I'm hoping, I've not checked it out yet, but I did see some pedals with it on underneath, and it does seem to be quite thin, so hopefully this fits under the pedal train. So we'll check this out. So anyway, I'll go through everything as we put it together. I'll start with the pedal board. So we've got this. Alright, so it comes with some straps, some zip ties, it comes with some Velcro, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use their Velcro, because I did, speaking of stuff that I got, somebody did recommend getting the dual lock type Velcro, and Amazon has this for like super cheap, so I got some. So I think this is for cleaning the pedal board. Anyway, it's this stuff. It's supposed to be a little bit stronger, holds things in place. We'll see. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do yet. And then you got a nice carry bag and zip ties. So that's gonna go supposedly there, maybe. And then we'll place the other thing. So let's, first of all, first things first, let's check and see if this T-Rex power supply will fit underneath. What did I do? I'm just going to put the case off to the side for now. So let's just check this T-Rex. I'll put it a little bit closer. Let's just put this off to the side. I'll talk about these things in a little bit. So we'll put that there. Sorry about the mess on the desk, and it's filled with coffee stains and whatnot, but okay. So in the T-Rex fuel you got, oops, some fuels. We've got 5 9-volt DC inputs. This is what it looks like in the box. So we're just going to open this up. Just throw that there so you can see it. Nice. So it comes with a power supply. It comes with the cable to power this, and then you've also got the cables here. Maybe I'll make some space for all of this, but you do basically have everything to power this up. Now I did get something else because I found out that the HX Stomp needs 2 inputs of this power supply. So I do have an extra adapter cable for this. Okay. I love doing stuff like this. Alright, let's put that off to the side. Let's get rid of all the rubbish. Instructions. Do we really need instructions? 18 volt. It also powers 18 volt. TRX, yellow voltage. Yeah, so that's what I got. The yellow voltage. Alright, anyway, sidetracked. Let's see if this is going to fit underneath. And I think it will. I think it will be literally snuggish. Let me see if I just place it. Yeah. I mean, I could change the feet. It's literally, it still is slightly big for the bottom part of it, but I think if we get rid of the feet on here, if you can see that, we'll get rid of these feet, and I think we'll try and use the dual lock to keep it in place. So let's start with that. Let me take off these feet. I think we should be okay. That should be okay like that. I think that's, with the Velcro, I think it might be a little bit high, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, alright, we'll do this last, so let's put that off to the side. So first things first, let's see what's going to go on the board. So let's flip this around. Okay, so obviously we've got the HX Stomp here. Definitely need the Polytune. This is the original, the OG one, the first one. I didn't feel the need to buy the second one. I don't know what difference they've made. I still have some of the dual lock on here from the previous pedal board, but I think I'm gonna replace it. So I'm gonna strip that off. So definitely gonna have the Polytune there. Now the other thing that I got is this Ampero switcher. So this is basically an extension for the HX Stomp. So I was looking into the MIDI stuff, so I do have some Velcro here which comes with it. Very nice. I think the company's called Hot Tone, and then the pedal's called Ampero. But basically it's just a two-way switch, and it's used, from what I understand, for amp switching, but I'm going to use it in collaboration with the HX Stomp. Now it said in the description that it comes with a cable, TRS cable. Is it TRS? I think it's a TRS cable, yeah, which is great. So basically the way I was thinking of it, either have it like this, but I worry that I won't be able to switch them as easily, or just place it there and switch it like that. So these are 2 pedals that I really love. It's the BB preamp and the RC booster, both by Exotic Pedals. These are the original ones. I know that there's version 2s of these now. These are really dusty. I should have cleaned them for the video. I've not used these in a while, just because I've not used my pedal board. I've been using DI straight into the Apollo Twin, using like a Marshall simulator that they offer, UA2. But I love this pedal, and it would be nice to have it part of the effects loop of the Line 6, so I can move it around. So if I wanted to add a compressor, I could put it before the distortion or the overdrive, or put the booster at the end if I want to, so I can move it around in the chain. So the idea is to have this. Now I'm not sure if it's being too ambitious to have this many pedals on here, but maybe, I mean, it feels like this is going to be a tight squeeze to step on, unless I'm able to rise it somehow, which I'm not sure I'm able to do. So I'm going to take a moment and think about how I'm going to arrange these. Then once I've figured it out, I'll get back to you. for this section, actually, let me know what you think of this in the comment section. I think for this section, because this is more likely going to be changing, rather than this. I mean, this is the main brain of the entire pedalboard, and this is something that will be always attached to this. So this section is okay to be kind of locked down using this dual lock Velcro. But I'm thinking for this section, I can just use this because it will be more often or so changing it. I'll be more often. It's more likely for me to change the pedals on this side of the pedalboard. So I think I'm going to go ahead and layer it with whatever came with the pedal train. Got the pedal board sort of wired up with the cables, the signal cables, so not the power cables. Now I'm going to go over to the next step, and I am going to gently flip it over ever so slightly, and then I need to figure out how I'm going to organize these cables. I've managed to put the pedal board together. This is what it looks like here. Everything's patched up, everything's connected. Now, I made a mistake, and probably other people out there made the mistake. I knew I need to get a doubler, and I knew that Voodoo Labs has one for their pedal board, so I presumed that if I just found a doubler, I would be able to use it. However, the HX Stomp is 9 volt, however it's 300 ohm. Is 9 volt, however it's 300 ohm. So basically forget everything I said in that segment. The truth is that the fuel tank Junior does not support, well, is not able to charge the HX Stomp because of the output amperes, I believe that's the term. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but just from googling it, it cannot provide enough power to the HX Stomp. So technically I got the wrong power supply for it. So if anybody got the fuel tank Junior for your HX Stomp, probably return it, sell it, get something that actually supports it. Back to the video. At the moment I've got it powered up with the with just the power supply that came with it, but it's looking good. I'm going to test out everything and I'll probably make a separate video. But yeah, basically I've got the I'll just do a quick rundown. Guitar is going to go into the Polytune that runs directly into the HX Stomp. Then these two pedals, the RC booster and the BB preamp, are going into the loop effects loop of the HX Stomp, so that way I can move them around depending if I want to use a compressor, so I don't want to have a distortion pedal or overdrive pedal running into a compressor. I can place it after the compressor quite easily. And then I've got the Amparo switch, which to be honest I've not tried out yet. I don't even know if it works, but I'm going to give it a try now and see if everything works, and hopefully I'll make another video where I can demonstrate some tones, some sounds. Maybe it'll be in a rehearsal. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you're around the London area and you want to check out some live music, 28th of April, my cousin is playing in West Hampstead and I'll be opening up for him. George Myers, there'll be links in the description. Small Boat is out, so if you want to check out some new music, that will be in the description as well. And if you've got any tips on how to improve this pedal board, or anything that you think I may have done wrong and you think I could do better, let me know, because I've not done this in a long time and I love this stuff, but it's very time consuming. But so if you got any tips, let me know in the comment section. Until next time, take care.
I sailed the seas in search of closure.